Welcome to the next series of Soul Connections. I just wanted to share a very brief idea with you as we head into the new week. We've just begun the new month in the Jewish calendar, the month of Iyar. Now, every Jewish month in our calendar contains a different energy, a new and renewed energy, and its own unique blessings and power. So what's unique and special about this month, the month of Iyar? What blessings does it contain? What's its purpose? What secrets does it hold? Let's look at the name of Iyar. We know that within Judaism, the name of something or someone contains a lot of power and much meaning. And when we start to delve into concepts, we always look at the meaning of that thing's name. So let's look at the name of the month of Iyar. The name Iyar is an acronym for the famous pasuk, Ani Hashem Rafecha, I am Hashem, your healer. Now, of course, there's many questions that arise regarding the name of this month, but perhaps the most important question is, what type of healing are we referring to? And why is this month the month of healing? What's unique about this month that no other month is called the month of healing, only this month, the month of Iyar? The month of Iyar, the month in which we find ourselves in now, is sandwiched in between two important other months, the month of Nisan and the month of Sivan. Now, Nisan, we know, contains the festival of Pesach, Passover, one of our major biblical festivals. And on the other side of Iyar is the month of Sivan, which contains the festival of Shavuos, which is another foundational biblical festival, the festival where we actually receive the Torah at Mount Sinai. So if we look a little bit deeper, let's see what's so unique about this month. And when we do look deeper, we actually discover that the month of Iyar is an extremely powerful and energetic month. This month, the month of Iyar, contains two minor festivals, which you may have heard of. Pesach Sheni, known as the second Pesach, and Lag BaOmer, the 33rd day of the Omer, which commemorates the passing of Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai, the author of the Zohar. But what else is unique about this month is that it's the only month in our entire year in which we count the Omer every single day of the month. No other month in our calendar year do we spend each day doing a set mitzvah other than the month of Iyar. Not one day is excluded from the counting of the Omer. We find in the month of Nisan, we only start counting halfway through, the latter half of the month. And in the month of Sivan, we only count the first 5 days. So Iyar is the only month in which we count the Omer every single day of the month. This teaches us something very powerful and is connected to this concept of healing. We obviously know that there is a very strong connection between the counting of the Omer and healing, whatever we are healing, which we'll find out. When we count the Omer, we bring a sense of emotional and spiritual healing to our lives. After all, that's what the Omer is all about. Let me explain. It is no coincidence that the Omer is a 49-day period, because if we look at what the 49-day period covers, it covers 7 weeks. 7 weeks is 49 days. Kabbalistically, we are told, we know, that we are made up of 7 emotional attributes, which makes up our emotional and our spiritual makeup, our soul. It's our individual personalities, our differing degrees of these emotional attributes. So the 7 emotional attributes are represented by the 7 weeks in which we count the Omer. Taking this a step further, every emotional attribute contains within it the other 6 emotional attributes, including that attribute itself. So if we take the 7 attributes and we times it by another 7, what do we get? 49. So it's no coincidence that the 49 days in which we count the Omer represents the 49 branches of emotional attributes or emotional refinements in which we need to do during the time of counting the Omer. Each day that we count represents another refinement that we make of our emotional attributes. The counting of the Omer is a call to action. It's a call to refine ourselves emotionally and spiritually. It's a call to heal ourselves. This by no means is an easy task. In fact, it's very, very difficult and takes a lifetime to do. But during this month of Iyar, we are given the extra strength and the extra power to refine ourselves. Only during this month, we're given an extra measure of help. Hashem helps us a little bit more during this month. The point is that this month is the month in which we work on ourselves. It's the month in which we work hard to make small changes that are going to affect greater change down the road. Hashem gives us an extra portion of healing. If you haven't yet started to count the Omer, it's not too late. You can still count. Of course, when we do count, if you haven't started to count as yet, you can count, but we just omit the first blessing, but we can make a statement of what day it is, followed by the prayers that we say following it. When we do make this count, we make the channel to refine ourselves by first recognizing what are our emotional attributes, what are we made up of, and where can we refine ourselves? How can we fix ourselves emotionally? It's a very empowering and strengthening exercise to count the Omer because we start to get to know ourselves a little bit more. If you haven't started counting yet, give it a go. I recommend it. It's very healing emotionally. Hashem created us as imperfect beings. We're not perfect. In fact, we're far from perfect. But Hashem gave us the blessing to perfect our lives little by little. When we count the Omer and we recognize our emotional attributes, we recognize the small changes that we can make, we create real, lasting and powerful changes, which affects our own lives, affects our relationships, our surroundings, and the world at large. That's the energy and the goal of the month of Iyar, creating emotional healing. I want to bless each and every one of you with a Chodesh Tov, a good month, and a Shavua Tov, a good week. And may we tap a little bit extra into our emotional attributes, discover ourselves a little bit more, and may we make small resolutions to becoming better and more holistic. Thanks for watching.